What's something you find annoying during sex? Needing to fart. I had an ex-boyfriend who would get impatient when trying to get me off and would repeatedly look me in the eyes, and in an insistent tone he would say "Geo." Such a turn off. When Pages turns to Pages. The fear that losing my erection would ruin her experience or worse make her think I'm not into her. Finally talked to her about it and explained that with anxiety and ADHD and SSRIs I was on, that just happens sometimes, even when I'm alone. She said don't worry, if it happens we can pause, I can help get you hard again and keep going, or if it's not working, that's also okay, and we can try again later, there's always next time. Before that talk I worried about it every single time, which made it even more likely to happen, and so humiliating in the few times it happened. Never happened again after that talk, but that talk took so much anxiety out of sex, and made me feel so loved and accepted by her. Those goddamn leg cramps I swear every time, and it kills the mood a little. Needing to pee. The sound of the bed in my corner of the fitted sheet popping off. Doing all the work. When your partner thinks a clit is a button that needs to be bashed, like they are trying to set a new high score. Tip, that hurts. Be gentle, like you would be with your own eyeball. Noisy beds. When you have a kid sleeping in the next room you are always worried they will come in and see you making the beast of two backs. So when the bed starts rattling around or banging on the wall it goes from "this is so hot" to "my 6-year-old daughter is gonna be in here any second and be scarred for life." When he starts dirty talk and I do not know what to say because I'm shy, but I want him to keep talking because it's hot, but he doesn't keep talking because I can't speak. Guys who don't make any sounds of enjoyment except for maybe a couple of grunts when they orgasm. Come on. Just because you have a penis doesn't mean you can't express yourself. Loud dudes are a huge turn on for me. Poorly timed rhythm changes. Pets in the room. Also, kids banging on the door. I'm trying to bang your mom in here, and you're reminding me why that's a bad idea. When I'm about to get started, and then I wake up. Had an ex that would stick his tongue out and pant like a dog while he was me. Absolutely horrid, turned me completely off. Upset stomach. Very distracting and possibly disastrous. When my wife interrupts us. That my GF wants it over with as soon as possible, but won't discuss why. The crying. Accidentally laying on the wet spot after starting to talk about certain daily chores. It's trash day tomorrow. Am I the only one sliding on the sheets? I hate when I don't have a good view depending on lighting or position. Queefs cause I'm immature and start laughing lol. When we are having sex and she throws out the random math pop quiz. Ooh baby you like that? Oh god yes, but what's 43x17? Lol, what? What's 43x17? 731. Did you use a calculator? Yes. You cheating son of a bitch. Get off me. But baby. No, get off me you asshole. Annoyed? Really? I'm just happy to be there. When you say the safe word and they ask 4 times if you're sure before actually stopping. When she is alive but acts like dead. I hate the screaming. It's obnoxious. Give me deep breaths and some moaning and I'll explode, but scream and I'll just get soft while inside her. Rhythmical squeaking of a bed frame or of the bed thumping on the wall. Worse, her head being the thing that thumps the wall. Why are women okay with that? People sticking their fingers in my mouth. They aren't clean. I'm trying to do something / concentrate, and you don't want me to suddenly stop and wonder what is under your nails that tastes horrible. So stop doing it without consent or I will bite them. Lack of enthusiasm in terms of participation, not enjoyment. Consent is always a priority. Overthinking. My brain runs a mile a minute worrying about if my partner is okay, or if I'm doing anything wrong. As much as I love the intimacy with her, I need to figure out a way to just not worry. Always hated Netflix and chilling. If we are gonna have sex, then let's just have sex. I don't want you interrupting the best part of this movie I'm now getting invested in. When her stomach opens up, and a man-eating flesh worm starts attacking me. When your partner wants to do it without lights then complains why I keep on missing on the few times I slip out by mistake. When it gets hot, like temperature-wise, I hate being hot. I love my wife, and I love to talk with her, but a talking *during sex just does not work for me. Or worse yet, wanting me to talk, even just single words or 3-word sentences. I do not have enough blood flow to make the language parts of my brain work as well as the peen. My wife laughs at the fart noises that are sometimes made. To the point where we have to stop. I hate having lubed hands. Wiping them off on a towel once you get your junk where it needs to go is never good enough to clean the lube off your hands. Muscle cramps. Worst one I've gotten was a cramp between my balls and asshole. Not ashamed to admit that I cried. It felt like somebody stuck my balls into a vice and hit me in the butthole with a sledgehammer. Males in the back. Thank you for letting me know it was good, but I cold gone without triggering my urticaria. When we get really sweaty and our skin sticks together. When she says I expected more from you. Surprise dry anal. When I say right there, and they go faster, harder, or just stop and try to do it again. The exact same, but end up doing absolutely when it goes on for way too long. My girl doesn't embrace her pussy farts. You gotta own that. Leg cramps. Did you come? If I had an orgasm, you'd know. I bet you know. The lack of it. Intrusive thoughts. When dudes think they're switching it up by doing that weird circular grinding. Yeah, please don't do that. I've slept with a few people that need the TV on during. Can't tell you how many times I've come to the Office theme. Talking about Jesus. Instant mood killer. Cleaning up. When she's self-conscious about whatever. Don't worry about it. It's fine. The little slap with his before entering. Changing the tone of her voice into a sexy voice. Don't do that. If we want you to talk during sex, use her normal voice. We already think it's sexy, it's awkward otherwise. When it takes him forever to come. Men not making any sounds. I don't like to hear myself. I think it's weird only the woman should moan. No. A guy moaning is hot. Being vocal in bed is hot. Just laying like a dead fish making no sounds while I blow you makes it very much unenjoyable. When they think we want to hear fake moans or an oh my god you're so DEP on repeat every 7 minutes. When the other person doesn't have a cock too.